Hi, my name is Barrett Scroggs, and this is my climb. So I worked for Climb in the spring of 2007, and I was an actor educator. It was my sophomore year of college, and went up there for a semester. Climb really opened me up to what theater could do, and how we could use theater in some really different ways. I was a theater education major, and at the time I kind of had this very kind of clear-cut idea of what I was going to do with that. I was going to be, a high school theater teacher and direct the one act, direct the musical, and that was kind of the trajectory that I was on. But Climb was really one of those first experiences that I got to see another way that I could use my skills and another way that I could use my degree. Currently, I'm an assistant professor of human development and family studies at Penn State at one of our campuses here in Pennsylvania. That's not a direct route from undergraduate in theater education to professor of human development and family studies. And yet Climb really had an important kind of moment in that. So Climb was really one of those first opportunities where I saw that drama and theater could be used for purposes like therapy. And so after my time in Omaha, I ended up studying drama therapy for my master's. That came about because I was working with the Children's Theater in Nebraska. We were doing classes for students on the autism spectrum. And so that led me to the field of drama therapy. But I really don't think that I would have been interested in that had I not had those experiences at Climb, using theater to teach social skills and things like that. And so left and did my master's at Kansas State University in drama therapy. And then that led me to the PhD program that I completed. And so I did my PhD in lifespan human development at Kansas State University as well. And so, like I said, there's not a direct route from being a theater education major to being a college professor studying LGBTQ adolescents and young adults. But there are these kind of small moments that kind of brought me to that point. I think that it was one of those kind of early moments for me where I saw myself as a professional, and I saw myself as somebody that was capable of challenging myself and of doing something a little bit out of my comfort zone, both professionally and personally. Climb also was really special to me because it was one of those first times that I was in charge of a classroom, that I was leading and teaching in more of a structured way. And so having that opportunity absolutely shaped my future. I think that my experiences with Climb made me a better teacher, which made me more marketable at the end of my college experience. And by no means am I teaching in the same way that I taught when I was at Climb, and that sort of thing. But I absolutely, it impacts and it influences the way that I teach. I think that my use of play and creativity and drama and things like that, even in the college classroom, is really influenced by what I saw we could do with drama and with theater in the classroom while I was at Climb. So I think right now we have to be really mindful of where we're sending our money, because there's so many organizations that are out there that deserve money and that deserve funding, especially arts organizations. I think the thing that makes Climb unique is that the work that Climb does can have a lasting impact on the children and the adolescents that we're working with. As a developmental scientist, I think about change and I think about how humans develop. And what makes my field even possible is the acknowledgement that change is possible, that we are capable of change, that we have the ability to change. With the work that Climb does, we're able to see those changes, where a child is able to practice how to stand up for themselves or to learn about how to build their own self-esteem, or to put themselves into another person's perspective and understand somebody's perspective a little bit better. And through that, change their behavior. And so I think that what separates Climb from other organizations is that the work that Climb does can change somebody's life. And I don't say that, flippantly. I mean it honestly, that these early experiences in childhood and adolescence, what my research is finding is those early experiences shape later development. And so an organization like Climb being able to intervene in these really, really developmentally appropriate moments and developmentally important moments, the work that Climb is doing can have lasting implications. Finding an organization like Climb is so important, and being able to give to an organization like Climb is so important because of the fact that we're able to change lives. My climb has been full of growth. Donate to Climb Theater to help others on their climb.